Hello viewers and students. This is Dr. Kashinath Neharkar, Assistant Professor Sri Shivaji Law College, Parabhani, and I welcome you in my YouTube channel Law Education Volunteer Dr. Kashinath Neharkar at lecture series on property laws. So viewers, today we are going to discuss the concept of actionable claim under Transfer of Property Act. Friends, see, we must understand what is this concept because very important for the transfer of property. Firstly, we must understand what is the concept. So what is meant by actionable claim? Friends, actionable claim is nothing but those claims which are recognized by courts for its enforcement. Those claims which can be enforced through legal action. Legal action is nothing but by filing suit in a court. It's called as actionable claim. So claim is nothing but the right to something. Claim is nothing but a right to something. And as you know, right is nothing but the interest which is protected by the law. So when you have a particular right and when somebody is violating your right, you should have a remedy to enforce your claim. So those claims which can be enforced through legal action in a court can be called as actionable claim. But there is a slight difference in what the general information just I have told you and what the actionable claim that is defined by Transfer of Property Act. So here we must see what is the concept of actionable claim under the Transfer of Property Act. Friends, the actionable claim means the claims which can be enforced through legal action in a court. Therefore, before that, we should have some background. Before discussing the concept of actionable claim under Transfer of Property Act, we should know the background which is necessary for granting or recognizing such a claims as actionable claim. As friends, the intangible movables being in the forms of rights have no physical existence and cannot be possessed physically. See, as you know, there are two forms of property, two kinds of property on the basis of its tangibility, tangible and intangible. The tangible things, tangible movables and intangible movables, these are related to goods and rights relating to such goods. So the tangible goods have physical existence, so we can possess it physically. Even the ownership relating to the tangible movables can be seen through physical existence, physical possession of that property. But there are certain claims which the rights which are intangible in nature, so its possession cannot be seen. We cannot see whether particular person has a claim over such an intangible right or not. Therefore we must know what is the intangible right. So for example, in a lease transaction, immobile property is given to somebody by owner, and on violation of certain terms and conditions, that owner has a right to get that property back. So this is intangible movable right to re-enter into that property. So how it can be recognized? If that holder of lease denied to allow that person to re-enter into that property, then that person can take legal action against him. He can file suit for recovery of possession. So this is the claim which can be. So that is the reason why. Reason is the intangibility of such a rights. So friends, The existence of intangible movable property can be known only when the person having such an interest to claim it by bringing legal action. So the other persons get the knowledge about the existence of such right only when the owner of such right claims it through legal action. For example, we will see the example of legal actionable claim. For example, A has a table, so it can be known by seeing its possession of table with A. So we can easily say that A is the owner of that table. But the A has a right or claim to get back money given to B. See, this is the very nice example by which you can understand how that claim is actionable claim. See, the A has given some money to B, that is called as unsecured debts. Whatever the reason why he has given some money to B, on the condition that after some time B will repay it to A, then A's claim over that money to get it back is known only when A files suit against B for recovery of money. So A's right to recover that money is called as actionable claim. Therefore, any beneficial interest of person in any movable property is also called as actionable. So in brief, you must understand that actionable claim means those claims in the form of unsecured debts or in the form of rights which can be enforced through legal suits in a court, through initiating suits in a court. Such a rights can be called as actionable claims. Such a claims can be called as a actionable claim. Friends, now we must see the definition of actionable claim under section 3, and according to this section, actionable claim, section 3 of Transfer of Property Act defines what is actionable claim. And according to this section, friends, actionable claim means claims to unsecured debts and claims to beneficial interest in movable property which is not in the possession of claimant. So these are the two main things, two interests, two claims which are recognized by actionable claim by section 3. So first thing is claims to unsecured debts. As you friends, you know, debts can be secured or unsecured. For example, if A mortgages a property to B and borrows a amount from B, what the debt which is given by B to A is called as a secured. In case A fails to pay that amount to B, B can recover his amount from the property which is given as a security. But there are certain debts, the existence of such debt is unsecured. For example, arrears of salary, etc., or even the maturity amount under LIC, etc. These are the claims where there is no security for repayment of loan. You pay, for example, in case of LIC, you used to pay continuous premiums, and on completion of particular period you are entitled to get huge amount as a maturity amount. But where there is any security, whether that company has given a security in the form of immovable property, etc., no. So at that time you have to claim it. If that insurance company denies to pay you, then you can file suit against that company. So this is the thing. So first thing is it is unsecured debt. Secondly, claims to be beneficial interest in movable property which are not in possession. So when particular person has, for example, bail or bail relation, when particular person gives a particular thing in possession of another person, it is responsibility of another person to give it back. This is right of commission, resuming possession. So right to resume the possession, this is also called as a claim which is recognized by law. See, but such claims must be recognized by the law. For example, you can see another example of such claim of beneficial interest, like the charge over the property, seller's lien over the movable thing, etc. As you know, because so thus such rights can be called as a movable actionable claims. Such claims must be recognized by law. Most important thing is that its enforcement must be recognized by law, and that court should allow that person to initiate legal proceedings. So thus actionable claim is nothing but the claim which can be obtained through legal action. So friends, we must see which are those claims which can be called as a actionable claim. Here we must say certain essentials also. First thing is that there is claim to unsecured debt. Friends, debts which are secured means mortgages, just I have told you. So such debts can be the actionable claim. Secondly, that debt must be in existence, for example salary. This is also unsecured debt, and it must be accruing salary. So it may be accruing debts also, salary of current month. This is also unsecured debt. So it may be conditional debt also. Second essential of actionable claim is the claim may be an interest in movable property not in existence of claimant. Friends, right of person to take possession of movable property from the possession of another is actionable claim, provided that the person has a beneficial interest on that property or in that property. See, the essential is that the claim in a movable property, the movable property must be in possession of another person. And third is the beneficial interest or right of possession of claimant must be recognized by the law. When such three essential conditions are satisfied, then the claim of that person is called as actionable claim. Now we must see which are those actionable claims, which claims are actionable claims and which claims are not actionable claims. See, firstly we are going to discuss which claims can be called as actionable claims. For example, claim for areas of salary, rent, this is actionable. When you do not receive the arrears of salary, rent, you can file suit against that person. Then claims for money due under LIC. After the maturity of LIC, it is expected that LIC should deliver the maturity amount to the insurance holder. See, then next is a claim for return of earnest money. Say when there is any sale transaction and for any reason or for the fault of seller, if that transaction is cancelled, then it is a responsibility of seller to repay the earnest amount which is taken from the buyer. Then right to get back the purchase money when sale is set aside, the same thing is there. Then a right to get proceeds of business, partnership firm. In the partnership firm, both partners comes together for the business purpose, and basic object is to earn profit. So when the person who is responsible for the administration of business, etc., of that partnership firm, it is responsibility to keep correct account and to share the profit with the other person. So this is also the actionable claim. Now we must see which are those claims which cannot be considered as actionable claim. It means you cannot file a legal action, you cannot file suit for its enforcement. For example, shares, share market, so you cannot file suit. There can be loss also, because as you know, in companies, when the company is in the condition of winding stage, what the benefit of shareholder is the last shareholder. Firstly, the liabilities of company will be borne, satisfied. Then if something returns, that will be given to shareholders. Then copyright, that is not the actionable claim because it is specifically dealt by the Copyright Act. means profit, that is also not actionable claim. Then court decree for the claim of mortgage debt, because that is also specifically secured by the transaction, therefore it is also not actionable claim, because the nature of such claim is somewhat different, because either it is not unsecured debt or it is not the uh, interest in movable things, etc. That is the reason why these are excluded from the actionable debts. So friends, this is the concept of actionable claim. Apart from that, the transfer of property specifically provides the provisions relating to transfer of actionable claims, and the actionable claims shall be specifically transferred by execution of contract, documents, deeds, and specifically the act provides what will be the rights, liabilities. We will discuss it later on while discussing the provisions. So friends, if you like this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you friends.